Thanks, Caroline. I wanted to ask about the 3 U.S. warships that are being sent to Venezuela, and there's 4,000 Marines on board. Are you looking at possibility of boots on the ground there?
What I will say with respect to Venezuela, President Trump has been very clear and consistent. He's prepared to use every element of American power to stop drugs from flooding into our country and to bring those responsible to justice. The Maduro regime is not the legitimate government of Venezuela. It is a narco-terror cartel. And Maduro, it is the view of this administration, is not a legitimate president. He is a fugitive head of this cartel who has been indicted in the United States for trafficking drugs into the country.
Okay. As you all know, Trump himself is a criminal. He's pardoned drug dealers. He's helped, like, the family of El Chapo, I believe, get into the United States of America. What alarms me about this is Rolling Stone reported a few days ago that credible sources within the Trump administration spoken about Trump wanting to get boots on the ground in Mexico. Now we're getting boots on the ground in Venezuela. Combine all of this, because Trump always telegraphs what he's doing, with his conversation with Zelensky in the Oval, where he said, oh, that's great. So if you're at war, so if I'm in war in the next 3.5 years, then I can't have an election, and then I can stay in power. And so start combining all of these things together. This is a man who's building a ballroom. I mean, it's like larger than a Walmart supercenter. He has completely turned the Oval Office into his own personal coloring book. It is a disgrace. It would make Liberace blush. He does not want to leave the Oval. I think if it were up to him, he's going to leave the Oval in a body bag because he's trying to get into heaven, as we all know. And so we need to keep an eye on all of his military aggressions, because I think he will start a war intentionally to try to hang on to power. This is why he's sending the troops to D.C. They're going to plan to send them to, Pam Bondi was talking about sending them to other blue cities, and they know that they have a little over a year to get the country as authoritarian as they can get it, to subvert our midterm elections. And so we have to keep our eye on every single aspect of this: foreign policy, domestic policy. And we can stay focused. We can empower the leaders that we have. And I encourage people on the left. No leader is perfect for me. Some of them are too corporate beholden. Some of them are not left enough. Some of them take AIPAC money. But our number one thing right now is getting Trump to get to the midterms to where he doesn't corrupt them. And then we can fight within our party and push each other to the left and make each other better and get our politicians out of corporate interest. We can still do some of that right now, but we have to be realistic. We have to be realistic, because people in red states, like in my state right now, women are dying because they can't get abortion care. People that are members of the LGBTQ plus community are fleeing the state of Oklahoma, fleeing other red states, because the atmosphere is too dangerous for them to live in. So let's stay focused. Subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to other left-leaning